like the messages. Can you dig me? Sort of like all the methods that I use to hit me when I hit these hippies with a criticism like, "Do you get me?" It's the same thing as the '60s. When I'm looking grizzly, it's for a reason. I'm trying to change up, sort of like the seasons. But I'm not chameleonistic in that way. You could tell I'm trying to chill. Not eat what you ate. Not eat what you ate. Or not eat what you like to eat all day. Right? I like to chill around the feral cats when they play. But I let the dog eat woof woof all day. I just don't let the tail try to wag me. I just don't try to act so enraged. I just try to always try to, right? I don't try to give up anyway, right? I try to do it the right way. Used to take drugs all night to play, right? For the diet, the raver diet. Shuffle, 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 trip, shuffle, 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 trip, right? I was getting sturdy before it was a drip, right? I was getting sturdy before the shit was lit. You know what I'm saying? Doing that little jump step, but I can't do it as much anymore because I have, right? Getting older, bro. Can't jump around like that all night, but I still can somewhat. I just shuffle differently. All the time, bro. Still shuffling. Still shuffling. They can't take a lot of shit away from me, bro. Like the society that wants you to kill your inner child. Destroy it with non-sobriety, right? But everything that they lie to you about is what they lie to me for, too. Right? Is it a metaphor for you as much as it is for me? Because what they lie to me for, too, the same reason that they lie to me when I'm trying to go to sleep. But I just change up the shit. I just say, oh, I'll get sleep right now. Right now. Right now. Right? Or wrong. Because that's the exact words to the song. But it's just a coincidence, right? When you get sleep at a different time of day or night, they don't do the same dumb shit. But it still has the same result because you're supposed to get sleep from like 8 to 3, 4, 5, right? 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You wake up at 4 o'clock, that's 8 hours of sleep. You know, everybody's trying to be on some night owl shit all the time. That's why I have a lot of interests on the internet here from like West Coast. Because that's what I'd be up all night looking at shit, live streams and, right? Is it just alien technology, bro? Because there's so many borders. They want to balkanize everything, but you still know what's going on. You got to know what's going on, right? I don't really care what's going on in a state that I'll never see. But if it's going to affect me, right? If I could see how it may affect me in the future, I'll say something against it. Because it's not like an individual choice to have a bunch of people who are breaking the law to get where you live. You know, I can't go other places the way they come here like that. I can't go break into Europe. You know, I can't go stow away on a plane and go to China. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to fucking Mexico and just live there without a passport stamp or anything like that. Right? I still would have to pay tax to America if I have a job on the books there. If I worked in a Coca-Cola factory in Mexico, I'd probably have to pay 2, 3, 4 types of different taxes. Right? Tax to Mexican government, tax to whatever cartels are fucking running the area, right? Tax to the American government. So what is America? It's a slave ship. Right? They did the same thing to a lot of other countries in the world, bro. They want you to think it's all out to get you, but it already got you, is what I'm trying to say. Right? When I'm adding things to a playlist on here that I like to remember. But then it's like you don't even get all the videos unless I go on an old phone. When I go on an old phone, it gives me a proper view of it sometimes. Right? Like how you would look at it from a computer, landline. I don't use the mobile application all the time. Sometimes I go on the YouTube site to look at it. On the Facebook site, I go on the Facebook, right? I don't log on through the app, bro. I don't want to be logged on all the time. I don't have the little messenger downloaded. Right? I have Instagram downloaded because I like to share pictures, memes, Right? I just changed it from the post to the story. Gave God the glory, bro. They don't have to pay attention to ignore me, right? They don't have to. But they have to. It's like they need your attention for something. They need your attention and act like you always looking for attention. You get it? That's what the intention is to me. I don't go speaking blasphemy, acting delusional. I go, look at what's going on. You still believe these fools that you trust to put bad information through your kid's head in the school, right? Oh no, I'm just talking shit about. Oh, he just don't like America. Like, nah, bro, you don't like America. Cause I got these dum dums over here on the comment section of another post saying how it's not the nationality. It's so dumb. I don't even know what to say, bro. It's like horrible. To me, it's horrible. You don't even know the difference between the continents, bro. It's like giving you people half-loaded guns, bro. Then you end up shooting yourself with it. So it's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's not good. It's nonsensical. You got people walking around. I don't know who the fuck they are, bro. You don't know nothing about history except for what they tell you, right? Except for what they tell you, right? I guess I'm a conspiracy theorist for thinking I have more control over what goes in my body if I grow peas in my garden. You don't need that much space, bro. It's mostly a fucking lawn. It's the same shit as it ever was. Same shit as it ever was. Same shit, bro. Same as the city. It's just on a bigger scale. I was saying, why you upsize it? You're so ridiculous, is what I was saying. Is it for? I don't even want to be around it. Is what I was saying to them. You're not even trying to help me look for another place that I could afford. Like, what if I have to go to a different state altogether to afford to live, bro? Because that's where the money's gonna be at, or whatever. I don't want to get pushed into a 15-minute city, my friend. I don't want that shit to happen. That's not good. It's not fucking good, bro. Right, so if I do meal prep, does that mean I'm still eating? Right, I don't want to sit there eating all day. But then if I'm cooking something, I'll take a little nibble of it, a little piece that falls off in the pan. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not really a glutton. Because I'll sit there doing kettlebell swings, sipping coffee while I'm cooking. You understand what I'm saying? I try to multitask at least. Because there's nothing to do, bro. There's never anything to do. Even when you have money, there's nothing to do. It's like a big waste of time. Just make money and then spend it on shit and give it back to the people who fucking print it, right? Like, that's not good. That's not freedom. That's usury, debt, slavery, bro. That's not good. I don't care what anybody says about it, to be honest with you. But they don't care what I say about it. And I'm not out here acting like it's so horrible. I'm just grateful I don't get locked up for saying it. Because that's what the First Amendment's about. I could say this about whatever I want, as long as I'm not calling for harm. Do something bad. Go do something violent. That's not what I do. I say be peaceful, bro. I'm peaceful. Why wouldn't I expect anybody else to be peaceful? If I do unto others, I'd have them do unto me. I'd be peaceful, bro. You can't even act like I'm not peaceful. I'm not out here talking about it's peaceful, though. I'm saying watch out. I'll defend myself. I'm very peaceful, but I'll defend myself to the fullest, bro. I don't want to, but I will if I have to. You know what I mean? When I'm making jokes and talking shit, because you don't take it as a joke. You take it as a threat. But when you make a joke that I take as a threat, I'm just being a baby. So by the same logic, doesn't that make them a baby? If I apply the same logic, doesn't that make them a fucking baby? Asiago. Smells like ass sometimes when you leave it sitting like that. Not good, bro. That's why I put it in the cabinet. I put it in the little, you know what I mean? The little butter drawer. Doesn't smell as bad. The only thing that smells worse in the fridge is when you chop up an onion and leave it in there in some plastic wrap. Shit stinks. I gotta put it in a container when I do that. Right? Cause I'm in a container. And I got a container as best as I can. Right, I'm very grateful for things that I have, but I don't be a part of this stupid agenda designed to fuck your mind up. Isolate. Right, I tried to keep my fucking cognitive abilities intact and on track. Even through that little dumb stunt they try to pull with the 5G tower, bro. You act like I'm not saying it for a reason. Like, I was out there during the 2 weeks. Like in Total Recall, 2 weeks. And then I was saying, look, the Verizon trucks are putting up all this shit. And then what? You don't think there's going to be like, I don't know, bro, invested interest that they want to protect? Like, why would they want you? I don't know, bro. Ask them. What do I have to say about it? Why don't you ask them why they want to watch? They could make something up, or they could tell you the truth. It's on you if you believe them. It's only true if you believe it, right? It's only a lie if you don't believe it, right? With these people, they don't base it on facts and data and patterns. Like, they don't see that you could break a pattern too, that you could repent. They just say, "Look at what they always do," and they fucking lump you in. That's the one thing I don't agree with the dog haters about. Because my dog is not that rambunctious. Unless I'm not there, right? Because they'll let her bark and then act like that's not some type of fucking with your mind. Like, you'll get mad at a dog barking all night. You'll get mad at me talking all night if you could hear me from down here or wherever you're standing. But you'll let a dog go or fucking for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And I'm just glad it's not all day, every day. Because I like dogs, but it's annoying to hear them bark all the time, right? That's how I feel about people. When they complaining while they got the whole fucking world. I'm just grateful I got a skillet that doesn't give me Teflon poisoning when I'm cooking in it. You know? Shit is nasty what everybody does to themselves. And then you can't blame the government. Because the government got bought out a long time ago, as far as I'm concerned. Right? They try to buy it out. To protect their invested interests, bro. Like, that's what they do. They're like demonic shit, and then they get mad if you say it's demonic, because they know they're down with some weirdo shit. They don't look at it as spiritual, right? They don't look at money as energy transfer. Like, I'm working hard. If any piece of money I ever had in my pocket, bro, I worked hard for it. Unless my mom gave me $1, right? Unless my dad gave me $1. But then I was honest about it. I was like, yeah, my dad gave me that, or whatever it could be. My friend hooked me up. I've been saying that for a long time, bro. I'm lucky to have had friends that let me record with them. I'm not hating on them if they make it further than me. He creeps up into every industry and every facet of life. He's there to trick you. He comes from everybody. I'm a fan of man, right? He does not care about it, though. He cares more about God's approval. Like, he doesn't want to bow down to human Adam and shit, you know? He wants to change up everybody's DNA so they have to bow down to him. And then that's why God wipes it off like Nephilim. Like, that's again and again and again. And you want to keep revolving around. You're proud of being, like, what are you even revolting against, bro? It's revolting. Like, think about the word revolting. It's revolting, right? Revolution. Revolting. It's resulting in some shit that's not really good, bro. Because you have to respect some type of authority, right? Even if you're in one of those situations, you have to have a hierarchy of, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, that type of shit. You need sheeple like me. I used to be a good sheeple, bro. Just push the fucking lawnmower, leave me alone. Because I'm not really a sheeple, right? I think they know that in the society. With the monitoring, right? It's monitoring some people. Like, they know I'm not really down with this dumb fuck agenda. I don't like it, bro. I don't like how they control. I understand why people don't like the Christianity. You get it? They did it to my people too, bro. Eringobra, right? They don't even know the Celtic, the Druid language is like tones and frequency. That's what trips me out about it, bro. It's like you don't know about tones and frequencies, but you're Celtic Druid, tribal. Like you don't know about that. Come on now. Right, I make jokes. I say I would have fought with the Native Americans, like on their side probably. Oh, that's racist. What? To scare somebody when they're out in the wood. Back then, that's how they scared those motherfuckers. There wasn't a bunch of cities around. If you came today, those people fighting against the Native Americans would probably say, I'm sorry. Like, look at what we do to it. It's all industrial sludge in your food. Not good, bro. It's not healthy, even if it says organic on it. I don't care. It's not good to put in your body all day. And then all the food has it, bro. And it has an even worse version of it, right? It has the soybean oil in it. You know? You understand? At least when I'm eating the tempeh that looks like bacon, it's not all the fat from the soybean all up in it all the time. Right? If I take this piece of tempeh out of the freezer, at least it's no ingredients. There's nothing else in it. This shit has soybean oil in it. These little cheese raviolis. I bet there's some type of oil in it. Or something that's not good. Look, natural dough conditioner. Corn oil. Exactly, right? Not good. At least there's no soy in it, right? I try to stay away from soy because it gives me bad reaction, bro. I try to stay away from a lot of shit. It gives me bad reaction. Like, I feel bad because I don't hate dogs. You get it? I feel bad about it because I don't hate dogs. But at the same time, I get sick from being around them. Nobody cares. And then they'll just say you're trying to be a little victim. But I'm sick from it. I'm breathing in all this shit all the time. You don't care about my fucking health, and you never did. And then I agree with them about that. To me, it's more about the dog owner, though. Like, they don't care about people as much as they care about fucking dogs, bro. I was never that way, right? If my dog attacked somebody, I'd have to put it down. That's what the Bible says to do, my friend. There's plenty of things I don't agree with the Bible on. Like, if you find another man, right, that type of stuff, surely they shall be. I don't really agree with that, bro. It's not, in the society we're in, you can't really do that. Right? We're too far gone. You have to go back a little bit if you want to be able to even do it. Because then the morality would be, like, that's wrong and stupid to do. Like, what's the point of even doing that? It doesn't further your species. It doesn't further your community. It doesn't do anything except excite you if you like it. But it revolts you if you don't like it. If you've had something like that happen to you, because when it happens to girls, they know it's not about romance, right? You know what I'm saying, bro? When it happens to girls, they know it's not about romance. It's about power. It's not good, bro. It's not about cuddling and all that type of shit. That's why I don't like it. It has nothing to do with a hatred of that. If I'm against it, that lifestyle. That's like saying I hate pigs because I don't want to eat pork. It's disgusting, bro, to me. Always had to grow up eating it. It's like, yeah, it tastes good, but at what cost? Like, you're eating a bunch of shit that they eat. You're eating all the shit they eat, bro. It's not good. It is not good. They are not good caretakers of themselves, and the people who raise them usually don't let them be pasture raised, right? It's not all red like that. But the Iberico pork is definitely pasture raised, all right? That's red. That tastes good. If you're gonna eat pork, you might as well pay extra for the good pork that's not gonna fucking kill you. But for me, to pay half price for turkey bacon is more valuable to me for protein. But it's just a coincidence when it happens to coincide with the Bible. Like, it's not clean. Right? It says the same thing about it, bro. You shall not touch it. Not clean for you. not clean. It's not clean, bro. Does it mean literally? Like, I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but what if it's toxic for you? What if that means it's toxic for you, bro? It gives you sicknesses. Like, what if that's what that means? You understand? You gonna call me scared of it? Like, yeah, I'm scared of getting sick, bro. Just like everybody else. I don't want to get sick, so I don't eat shit that's probably gonna get me sick. I try not to eat a lot of sugar, bro, but I do when I'm drinking coffee. When I'm having a fucking coffee binge, I eat a lot of sugar like that, right? It's empty calories, right? It's amazing to me how ungrateful people really are. Where they don't get to see how grateful you are, but they call you ungrateful. But if I treat them like a mirror, then they say I'm ungrateful. I'm like, I'm just acting like you, baby. What the fuck are you talking about? Now I'm mimicking you. But I don't do that all the time, right? I just sit there quiet. I don't sit there being a fucking bully, bro. If I could be a bully on anybody, it would be against the bullies, right? I would bully the bullies. It's ironic, because then they act like you hate them if you don't like pit bulls, right? Because they advocate for pit bulls, and I'm like, yeah, I can see why you don't want to wipe out a breed if you like them. But what about people who are afraid of them, bro? You take more account to your own best interest. You don't care about other people. You don't care about anything. I'm worried about how many turkey gotta die to have this fucking turkey bacon. Because I don't go in there to the lake and then take all the bass out, you know? That's what people do. They see me fishing there, and then they go do it too and do it worse. They don't let shit live, bro. They don't let it live. But they'll let the stock, the trout live. The farm-raised trout, that whatever the fuck they're eating, right? Because they're like food for the other animals, I guess. But then they're food for me too, bro. I'll eat the trout. I don't care if it's farm-raised, if I'm catching it. Right? Obviously. It's more fishy than a bluegill, but still pretty nice, right? Like, how much should it cost? How much should that cost? If you were going to pay for that, how much you think it should cost? Because it cost me probably hours. Right? If I'm getting paid a minimum wage, that would be a lot of fucking money, bro. But there we go. You know, there we go. You act like it's not a slave ship. And then you act like I don't have more control over something that goes in my body, and I'm just thankful. I'm thankful there's an option for bacon. I don't have to eat swine flu, bro. Where they bathing in each other, they're rolling over each other, they're killing their own babies because there's not enough space in the fucking pig pen. You know? They got this shit in a toxic environment, and then everybody acts like, why is it so toxic? You're eating toxicity every fucking second, bro. You know, my little bit of clutter is not the problem, is what I'm trying to say. Right? My little compost pit does not attract that much pest. Right? My garden brings a lot of things, though. It brings butterflies, it brings bumblebees, it brings hummingbirds. It brings a lot of things, bro. I saw a hummingbird take a sip from my pineapple sage plant when it was on like one of the last days. That was the last hummingbird I saw. I was like, thank you, God, for letting me see that, because you don't catch it all the time. When they're sipping from the flower, you don't catch them as much as a feeder, right? They chill by the feeder. They don't chill by the flower, bro. They know something could get them. They know that something could get them. That's why they don't do it. Hummingbird is not stupid, bro. Right? They play around with each other. They got personality. Why do you care more about a cow than a hummingbird? Like, why do you care more about... That's what I say to vegans, though. Their argument against meat eaters like me is what I say to them about insects. Like, why don't you care about the little animals? The little mice that die in the field with the pesticides everybody likes to spray. And I heard them moaning and groaning, and it's like, bro, you are torturing animals. You think a vegan diet is less cruel? Like, come on, bro. I could eat a vegetarian diet, and I could see that I'm still hungry because it's not the same nutrients, bro. I didn't grow it. Like the zucchini fills me up because it has fiber, but also because I grew it. It's a spiritual thing, right? Native Americans hunted their food, bro. You're gonna go cry to the ASPCA, right? At least I killed some of my food, is what I say. If I'm buying an egg from somebody, it's not always torture, bro. I like to get pasture raised food, bro. It's not has nothing to do with all that ethic shit all the time. Local, bro. Local is better, but they could still poison you too. You get it? And there's a reason why I cook something in butter, bro. Even if it gets a little crispier, because it's better on my body. It's more bioavailable, friend. The oil clogs you up. Clogs you up. It's not good. Having everything with oil up in it, bro. I don't even use that much butter compared to the oil. And then especially if I'm making a risotto, it's not good to have all this oil. If it's not olive oil, avocado oil, right, I'd rather use ghee to make risotto, but that's expensive, bro. Beef tallow, it's expensive. So what's the next best thing? Butter. Especially raw butter, bro. It's like the best thing. That stuff went up in price because they saw everybody buying it. They were like, oh, gotta raise the value because it's right. I got the last one that was there. I was like, thank you, God. It's almost like they kept one there for me. Like they know my schedule. They know I show up at what time usually. Because even if I got a bad sleep schedule, I still try to do things the same way. I still try to work out, look for jobs, right? It's hard to find a job, bro. I'm at the age where I must be at the age where they're looking at me like, you can't labor, bro. You're gonna have a heart attack. I don't know. What else could it be, bro? I'm not that old. But I don't look that old either. I don't look as old as I am. To most people. It's not because of the way I dress, bro. It's not because of the way I act or the way I think. How could I have a young brain if my old soul would always be there? I was at the adult table as a kid, and then they try to put me at the kids' table as an adult. And you tell me there's not some type of mind control experiment going on with that. Fuck out of here, bro. Right, I would go swing my kettlebell while I'm doing this if the burner wasn't fucked up. You feel me? That's the real me, bro. Like, I like to do things productive. I like to be productive. I'm a good Delta, bro, but they try to turn you into Omega. It's not good. That's why I'd rather be a Sigma. Because I am like a Sigma, bro. I sacrifice my time to help you all the time with no money. I ask for no money half the time, bro. And then when I'm doing a job, when I'm getting paid to do a job, if you give me like a tip or a bottle of water or a soda, I'm like very grateful because I'm not. That's extra, bro. You don't have to do that. But I still turned down this. I gave up the pastrami, the salami one. I was like, nah, I don't eat the pork these days that much, bro. I try not to. They get offended by it. They act like I'm anti-American. I'm like, bro, am I allowed to make my own choice? Am I allowed to have the freedom to not eat it, bro? Like, what if that's the only meat available? Pork. Or better yet, that lab-grown meat they want everybody to eat, bro. The cultured meat. Because I have a little bit of fried rice left still that I just made. But I still would, you know, I want to have bacon cooked so I could just chop it up in something when I'm making it and use it as an ingredient. The turkey bacon. It's not that far-fetched of an idea, you know, to prep food. It doesn't mean I'm always cooking if you smell something cooking. Like, it doesn't mean I'm always eating. Sometimes I'm thinking for later so I don't have to waste as much time making it. You get it? It's funny to me, bro. Everybody thinks that everybody's in their head. And I'm like, I don't expect anybody to know what I'm thinking. But then when I think something and then they go suggest it and do it, I'm like, what is this, bro? Is this like a fluid reality? What is that? What the fuck is that, bro? Is it the Matrix? Right, I'm not one of the agents, bro. I'm not a zombie. Right, if it was Ash versus Evil Dead, I'd tell you, I got bitten, bro. I'm not the one hiding my bites. I'm like, bro, what is that? It's from demon fights. It's from zombie attacks. I'm lucky they didn't bite me. I had to run away and some other shit gets stuck on me or whatever it could be. I'm like, yeah, there's a demon trying to stick me sometimes too, bro. It's not just a zombie. They're like Mengele. They like to do mind control bullshit on you. And then they act like it's so innocent. Yeah, it's so innocent here. Like, what, bro? So if you are an extension of something, when do you get to blame it, is what I want to say. Like, when do I get to blame the society for being alright with shit and then all of a sudden switch it and be like, well, we like it this way better. Like, what? Well, I don't like that. Well, you're anti-American then. You're anti-human. Like, what, bro? You're anti-me. How about that one? You don't want to let me live. You don't like letting me breathe, bro. There's always been a problem with me breathing. This is how it feels. Like, you don't like my breathing. You want to put it to an end. You want to cease my existence. Doesn't matter what color my skin is. You want to cease existence. I want and myself do. Oh my God, broken glass. Just do what you cease to exist. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like for them. They need revenge so bad. I'm like, bro, revenge is the best revenge. It'll give you a nice little reprieve right in front of them, and then you'll be resentful of it. And then I'll be like, that's the vengeance of the Lord, bro. I try to say thank God when you see the light.